Hi guys, weekly wax melts number 10, and it was another very successful week in melting. I melted Breaking Dawn. Now this, I like this, but I actually gave this the lowest score out of all of the scents that I'll be reviewing today. It's nice. I give it 3.5 stars. The first thing I smell is orange, but it's more of the orange peel, and cedar. Now, cedar is not one of my favorite scents, but it does work in here and is not the reason that I gave it the lower score. The reason I gave it the lower score is actually because after about 4 hours in the warmer, this started to get almost that melted crayon smell to me, that really waxy, I don't even know how to describe the odor, but I'm sure that you all know what I'm talking about, like a melted crayon. I'm sure that other people are not going to experience that. I just happen to, which is why this received a lower score. I melted Party in My Cabana. Now this is a lovely, lovely scent. I think this is probably a little bit more appropriate to the bathroom or the bedroom, at least in my opinion, but it would work throughout the house. I give this 4 3/4 stars. There's some amber in here, there's vanilla, there's patchouli, but it's very, very faint, so don't let the patchouli scare you. It's musky, there's a hint of floral and a hint of citrus, and it is a rather complex scent, but one that I happen to love. I melted Tori, which is a Create a Scent that was added a while back to the permanent line. It was a Create a Scent made by Jenny. It's a mixture of Tokyo Springs and Lovebirds, which are two big favorites among Victoria's customers, and they work wonderfully together. I would not have thought of mixing these two, but this is fantastic. Cold, it actually smells like a watermelon Jolly Rancher to me, and it didn't smell a whole lot differently in the warmer. It stayed pretty true to what it smells like cold. There was a little bit more of the Tokyo Springs that came out once it was warmed, and this is an extremely strong throw and a scent that lasted actually probably a full day and a half. I leave my warmers on 24/7, and this was still going 36 hours later. So the only reason I dumped it out was because I wanted to melt something else. I give this 4.5 stars. This is wonderful. Bunny Slope, I'm sorry, I'm going to take a quick drink of water here. Yes, I am drinking cucumber infused, actually it's club soda, it's not plain water. But I am drinking water instead of my normal Dr. Pepper, so pat myself on the back for that, because I am a Dr. Pepper addict. Bunny Slope is wonderful. It's cake. I believe it's white cake rather than yellow cake, because I get that hint of citrus out of yellow cake, and I'm not getting that in here. And vanilla, almond icing. Now, I know a lot of people steer clear of the almond scents because you sometimes get that really heavy cherry note. I have steered clear of some of them for that reason, but this almond is not super heavy on the cherry. This was really, really nice. I give this one 4 3/4 stars, actually. It was that good, and it's another that's extremely long-lasting and had an excellent throw. I melted Clover Fields and Aloe. This is fantastic. If you like those scents that are clean and fresh and airy, try this one. I get that same watery note in here that I get in Queen of Denial. This one does not throw as strong as Queen of Denial does, but it is still an excellent throw. To me, this smells like when spring rolls around and everybody is just waiting to be able to throw open their windows and get that fresh, clean air in the house. That's what this reminds me of, is, is springtime. The clover in here is very true. It's a very sweet clover. But I don't mean sweet like, you know, like frosting. It's just a sweet, lovely floral. And this is excellent. 5 stars on that one. I melted Cajun Cornbread, another 5-star scent for me. And I know a lot of other Victoria's customers feel the same way. Especially the bakery lovers. This is a huge, huge hit among most of Candles by Victoria fans. It's a combination of peach preserves, which is my favorite peach scent from Victoria, and Cajun Cornbread. It's buttery. You get that little hint of salt in there from the Cajun Cornbread, and then this ooey gooey kind of peach preserves. So this is wonderful. And this is one of those scents that the longer it cures, the better it becomes. But you will get a lot more of the butteriness coming out the longer it cures. At least I did. So if you're not a huge fan of the more buttery scents, I would probably not let this one cure as long. It still smells fantastic with minimal cure time. And last but not least, one of my little heart tarts of Bath Time with Pooh. Now, I've had this for about a year, I think. Bath Time with Pooh is one of those scents that just gets better the longer it cures. You're either going to be one of those people who is going to smell this and say, oh, I absolutely love it, or you're going to be one of those people who, like I was in the very beginning, the first time I smelled it, who says, I just don't get the hype. And I didn't get the hype the first time I smelled this. But afterwards, when I smelled it like the second time, it was like, oh my God, this is so good. This is a scent that I think works fantastically in the bathroom, would be wonderful for a child's nursery. And this is not a scent that I think anyone would be offended by. I don't think it would be headache-inducing to anyone. It's just wonderful. And it smells like, to me, Johnson's Baby Shampoo with a big dollop of honey added. So that's it for this week, guys. Thanks again for watching. Have a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you next week. Bye.